Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. So today we are watching our walkthrough with the new mutation. As you can see, it's based on the Malwarfare, and we need to protect Artanis transport.
This purifier facility once converted warriors' personalities into AI, but it was shut down after complications with a Tal'Darim prisoner. His AI has infected many of our systems, and I will need your assistance to purge them.
That's the prehistory. So let's talk about the particular mutation. First of all, alien incubation. So broodlings are spawned out of enemy units, and they self-destruct too. So when an enemy unit dies, Earth will burn in some time. And Outbreak tells us about infested terrans, and I would say that aberrations will be around too. So basically I decided to help my ally as much as possible. That's why I play ground version of Artanis. My ally is Blue Roger for Swann. And I thought that he will be kind of a lazy ally, but in fact it was
Initial security terminal is clear.
better than I thought. So first of all, you'll need to remember about burning.
Security forces to...
Got an enemy attack inbound on us.
So actually that wasn't not the attack, but you need to remember about the infested.
I must proceed to the next security terminal soon.
I'll show you nearer. See? So first of all, I kill an enemy unit. As a result, some burning ground will appear soon, and a couple of broodlings appear. After that, I kill a broodling. More burning ground appears. And as you can see, as a result, they're kind of like being banelings out of broodlings. So stage 1 broodlings and burning ground, stage 2 burning ground.
Care to assist?
That's how it works. Moreover, infested terrans will try to get into your position all the game, and here they come. Unfortunately, during the late game you will face aberrations. They are very effective against transport, I would say. Because they deal heavy damage. And they are kind of irritated. Okay, so let's focus on the particular mission.
Initiating security system rebuild.
First of all, we need to protect the transport from basic attacks.
The Tal'Darim still thinks he can destroy me.
Fortunately, we know where the attack will be. My typical army consists of dragoons and immortals. They can easily be worked in. I play against mech terran, obviously. And my ally helps me as he can. So anyway, we need the second base. I clean the second base.
System takeover is halfway complete.
Actually, I will do it soon. So after that we can get more resources.
Their beams will...
Meanwhile, my ally helps me with attack using his top panel ability, and the suppression tower appears. So what I like about Artanis. First of all, when you make a mistake, your unit is still alive, because of this passive ability Guardian Shield. So, one extra ability.
The tower has ceased to fire.
Then, very important, power field. So I can fight whenever I want, wherever I need. Of course, if I got resources. And as you noticed, I need to kite enemy units in order not to get burned.
The transport is near.
So, now everything seems fine. Don't forget to get rid of special units.
Though the Tal'Darim has been relentless, He is not. If you have time, please.
Okay, so at the second part of the game, our army goes on to destroy everything around the potential position of transport. At the same time, we receive an attack into our back. Fortunately, my army is strong enough to deal with the attack. As you can see, I try to kite the broodlings to reduce the damage. Meanwhile, my ally tries his best here. So Artanis can warp in forces. As a result, I fight in two different directions at the same time.
Hostile forces have been deployed.
So when you fight against Mech Terran, he also has Warhounds, so these units were not added to ladder finally, because they are kind of powerful, so they are specialized Mech units, and they are still here.
I recommend taking out that suppression. Power attacks temporarily. The Tal'Darim is brutal, but not clever. He is not.
And look at this. So actually, we need to control our forces all the time. Meanwhile, enemy units go on destroying our base. That's why my ally got some protection around. And I got some cannons too. So they will win you enough time to help your second base. Don't forget about that. Okay, let's go next.
Tal'Darim signature detected. Restoration efforts have reached them. Detecting another.
Shielding our warriors now.
Systems work halted by.
So actually, as you can see, my main army moved on top and helped to destroy the suppression tower. Golevs are perfect units against air. As you can see, they target 18 damage against air armored units, and they are kind of okay against ground. So this unit is an armored structure, and as you can see, their special anti-air attack works perfectly here. Probably that's the reason why my ally decided to go mass Golevs.
The data core.
One of the reasons, at least.
Corrupted. I have overwritten 3/4 of the Tal'Darim.
Don't forget that attacks may go from any direction, and be ready to warp in extra units when necessary.
Data secure. This security.
We decided not to deal with the additional quest because we had enough things to care about. As you can see, attacks go on, and one of us needs to attack, while my ally decided to clean the area around.
Shall move on.
So he moved here to get reinforcement, and I moved along the transport's way. Don't forget observers against benches, and basically here is the place of our meeting. So now when the area is cleared here, we can go on. So don't forget about upgrades. And look at this. So my ally got some science vessels which are able to heal mech units. They work perfectly, and I think they're kind of improved version from StarCraft 1. Fortunately, my units are mechanical too. So if you check mechanical immortal and mechanical dragoon, as a result I can be healed too. That worked, and I was glad to see that my units are repaired. Of course, the priority is to repair your units, but anyway you can help your ally. Look at this. So see, they work. Yes, that's why Swann can help you a lot. Meanwhile, a more serious attack goes here. Fortunately, he has his special ability, and that's all. So don't forget to protect your base during the conquest. If something goes wrong, the laser drill helps
I have regained
against
control
single
of
units.
50% of our systems. Enemy suppression.
And about suppression towers. So actually when a suppression tower appears, you need to not to forget that half of your units will still need to protect the Artanis transport. Because while one army fights here, another needs to protect from an attack. You'll see it soon. So look. I thought that my ally will deal here, and that's why I started cleaning the way. Unfortunately, I lost my observer, so I needed another one. And my ally fights with healing. Seems good. Suppression tower down. Everything's fine. Meanwhile, that's what I told you about. So, while we are fighting, aberrations go here and are destroying everything around. That's why you need to protect your base. Fortunately, my passive ability still works. Here, the defenses can be effective, but I think that they just walked through. And they destroyed half of my gates. So that's kind of a mistake, but not serious. Because the main problem is here.
My work here is nearly finished, if you can believe it.
So mech Swann plus mech Artanis plus healing. Remember that while you are fighting here, some of you need to protect the suppression tower. So one of you will protect here, and the second one needs to go and destroy the suppression tower. Don't leave the transport alone, so I told him that probably please defend, and I'll go get rid of suppression tower. Meanwhile, aberrations. And I decided to use my ultimate ability to decrease the amount of lost units. Meanwhile, we are still fighting somewhere here against aberrations. It's better to get rid of the special abilities. See, so I try to move. Meanwhile, the main forces are fighting here. So one of us protects, one of us destroys the suppression towers. Both of us have special abilities, so I'll switch into Swann again. 2 special beams. And the combat drop, the basic ability. So as a result, he also can clear the areas if necessary. And he helped me a lot with scientific values. Vessels, yeah, vessels. Some kite against enemy units. Here we just messed everything. We decided to ignore the data core again, because all the time you need to kite. And when you see the red unit, it means that it's got the seeker missile, and you need to avoid being hit. That's why I took some units ahead, as well as this dragoon, so it saves your army, actually. Unfortunately, we could not go ahead of Artanis transport, but instead we just cleaned everything behind her. And here comes again. So a red unit means you need to do something with it, and probably you need to reinforce everything here. See, so I just let them go away.
Restoring original security protocol.
Basic attacks comes from here, sometimes. So one of you probably needs to protect somewhere here, and another will go and get rid of suppression tower. According to the typical scenario, there will be 2 suppression towers in a row, so be ready to just defend here, thanks to my ultimate ability. Don't forget to warp in more forces from your gates and special robot 6. And it would be preferable to defend the base, but it's almost victory, so I just ignored that. My ally cleaned everything. Special missiles, nice against air units, and suppression towers,
The Tal'Darim has gained control of
bonus damage,
enemy
almost
suppression
double.
tower. System
And 2 suppression towers at once, almost. So see,
able to progress.
tower number 1
Just a transport. It has
with defense, and an attack here. So the last thing to remember is that when attack goes away, you might receive another attack
numerous suppression
or double suppression tower with defense, guys. Don't forget about defense. So one of you takes the top tower and another takes the bottom tower. Don't forget to kite to avoid damage. And finally, when you dealt with the suppression towers, it's time to defend. So the enemy will go either from here or from here, and you just need to defend everything to win some more time. As you can see, I successfully did that. My ally is here again, and even the siege tanks are not the problem.
no trace of the Tal'Darim.
That's how we did it, guys. So basically this mutation is kind of annoying. I wouldn't say that it's super hard, but all the time you are focused on something, either to avoid damage from burning ground, or to control your units, or to deal with backstab attacks from the infested terrans and aberrations. That's why the mutation helps you to learn multitask, right? So I think that you should try it. At least it might be useful for your multitask ability. Okay guys, thanks for watching. See you in my next videos and good luck to you.